Rage on that beat, going crazy.
What if one platform covered everything from idea to market-ready product? A platform teaching all the AI tech and practices needed for successful AI-driven startups.
This is like AI imagination.
We found that the more specific we are,
we used a classifier, we trained a classifier.
I really wanted it to just be more open-ended for the user.
We were experimenting with different chunk sizes,
having some problems to something.
By blending cutting-edge technologies from industry giants, you can create revolutionary AI products that drive innovation forward.
This was a special hack, it was a battle.
Let the hacking begin.
Because this is our third hackathon with IBM. And some of you may remember that we introduced you to the Granite models during the IBM Watson X hackathon. Now we're fully back, fully focused on exploring the power of capabilities of Granite model series. Today we start an intensive 2-day hackathon challenge where you will use Granite capabilities to create AI solutions tailored for real-world business operations. You can call me Jay, and today I'm going to be your host, but I'm not here alone. We have amazing guests for you, both from LabLab and from IBM, and you'll meet them soon. During the stream, I'll walk you through the event schedule, the challenge, judging criteria, as well as to give you platform walkthrough. But first, let me start with the warm welcome to those who are watching us right now. It's great to have you here. As always, we'll be monitoring the chat, so please stay active. Don't hesitate to ask questions because this space is for you. About the event schedule. Yesterday, we closed the registration for the team matchmaking. So if you signed up for it, you can now find the results on our Discord channels. Check the list, connect with your teammates, create a team on LabLab AI platform, and start working on your projects. And as I mentioned earlier, the IBM Granite Hackathon runs for 2 days, and the submission deadline is set for February 23rd at 6 p.m. Central European Time. And all the deliverables should be submitted on our platform before that time. After the stream at 7:30 p.m. Central European Time, you will have a chance to consult mentors during the Q&A session on Discord. This is a live Q&A session, so don't waste opportunity to ask questions before you will start working on your projects. If you need another look on the event schedule, you can find it at the bottom of our event page. All right, everyone, I guess it's a time to meet our today's guests. So without further ado, I would like to welcome to the stage Paweł Czech, president of Generative and LabLab AI, who will tell you a little bit more about us and what we do. Hi, Paweł. Thank you so much for being here today. To the honors.
Thank you, Jay, and welcome, everybody. First of all, a warm welcome to the IBM team. We're super excited to have you with us, with the community, with the builders. We are on a mission to allow millions of people to build their own ideas, build them into reality. And this amazing leap in technology that we've been witnessing over the last 4 or 5 years, specifically around the most advanced AI systems, have allowed both experienced engineers and newcomers to take an idea, take a dream, and bring it to reality. So that's exciting. That's extremely exciting for us. And IBM has been a huge supporter of this, spending the last 60 years effectively investing in technology, building out these capabilities, and one of the very early precursors to AI. What we've seen over the last few weeks has proven that new technologies are possible to bring to life at an amazing speed. Yeah, new models coming out, new technologies coming out on a almost daily basis right now. And this was important to be always in the loop, always trying new things. And this is why it's so important for the community to come together and experience new software, also from IBM. What we are entering into in 2025 is the year in which AI will become productive, in my opinion. And this is where larger companies that have great enterprise value integration can really win big. And at the same time, the ones that don't make it, they will be disrupted. So I invite everybody to come join us, build your AI ideas, your AI products on top of the newest Granite models. They're extremely capable, powerful, and very well designed to be integrated into the enterprise space. To give you some context, only about 5% of people globally are using AI. 95% of people are waiting for you to bring them technology to their doorstep. In the same statistics, only 2 million enterprises in the US are using AI. Out of 50, 2 million people in enterprises are using AI in the US. Out of 50 plus people working in enterprise in the US market alone. So this statistic is quite staggering. It means that we are extremely early in our journey. And I think this is the moment where we all should move very, very fast. Yeah. So it means that 95% of the market is unexplored, untouched, ready to be disrupted. So we invite you to build. What I usually say is that it's okay to try something again. So this is a series of events. Again, IBM putting a lot of effort into allowing people to get used to their technology, getting a series of tries and a series of approaches. It's okay if you didn't succeed a few months ago. It's okay to try and fail today, but it's important that you learn and that you build, because there's going to be more opportunities to win, more opportunities to be successful in this space with us and with biggest partners in the world. So I hope that you find the materials that you need, the community, the support. Go to Discord, go to tutorials, look at other products that people build, reach out to Jay, reach out to our team at any point to get support. And it's a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to be with you. So I invite you to build. And yeah, have a great next few days. It's a big commitment from everybody. Yeah, it's a hardcore thing to attend the hackathon, and it's a hardcore thing to bring ideas to life at time pressure and resource pressure. So thank you very much for joining, and thank you to all the partners that are supporting us.
All right, thank you very much, Paweł. Thank you for inspiring our builders as always. And now it's time to welcome our next guest. Joining us today is Maureen McElhaney, lead of open source developer programs at IBM. Hi, Maureen. Thank you so much for being here today with us. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much for having me, Jay. And thanks to everyone for joining. We are really excited to introduce Granite to you. It sounds like a lot of you probably already have some experience with Watson X from prior hackathons. So we're hoping that you can really do some cool things this weekend with Granite. And yeah, I am Mo McElhaney. I work for IBM. I'm a lead of open source developer programs here. And I do a lot of work within the Granite community. So I'm excited to tell you more about it today. So yeah, we are on the third generation now of our AI language models. And these are fit for purpose and open source. These open enterprise ready models deliver exceptional performance against safety benchmarks across a wide range of enterprise tasks, from cybersecurity to RAG. And all of our models in the Granite family are released under an Apache 2 license. This allows users to use, modify, and distribute these in commercial uses. It also means that you can play with them out there in hackathons like this one. So there's 3 big buckets of models here: the Granite language models, the Granite Guardian models, and the embedding models. And I'm going to tell you more about them here. So our third generation of language models, there's a bunch of great new things that we've released here. We have base and instruction-tuned language models designed for agentic workflows, RAG, text summarization, text analytics, and extraction, classification, and content generation. They're trained on 12 T+ tokens of high quality curated data. They're open source with full transparency on data sources and designed for enterprise tasks like language, multilingual, code, and agents and tool use. They have a contents length of 128,000 and improved in performance across English, multilingual, and coding tasks. So Granite 3.8b Instruct delivers significant performance improvements over Granite 3.0. Its average score across the Hugging Face OpenLLM leaderboard benchmarks is now among the highest of any open source in its weight class. We've extended the context windows of the entire Granite 3 language model family. So our latest dense models, including Granite 3.18b, Granite 3.12b, MOE models, Granite 3.13b-800M, and Granite 3.11b-A400M, and guardrail models, Guardian 3.18b and Granite Guardian 3.12b. All feature 128K token contents length. And we're also releasing a family of all new embedding models that was just released. The new retrieval optimized Granite embedding models are offered in 4 sizes, ranging from 30 million to 278 million parameters. Like their generative counterparts, they offer multilingual support across 12 different languages, including English, German, Spanish, French, Japanese, Portuguese, Arabic, Czech, Italian, Korean, Dutch, and Chinese. The Granite Guardian 3-8b Foundation model is a fine-tuned Granite 3.18b Instruct model designed to detect risks in prompts and responses. It can help with risk detection along many key dimensions cataloged in our IBM AI Risk Atlas. It is trained on unique data comprising human annotations and synthetic data informed by internal red teaming. It outperforms other open source models in the same space on standard benchmarks. Granite Guardian 3.1 provides LLM-based input-out guardrails for responsible AI deployments. The model is specifically designed to detect various risks in user and assistant messages. This includes an umbrella harm category designed for out-of-the-box detection for content broadly recognized as harmful, along with specific risks as well. So in this context, harm is content that is considered generally harmful. That includes social bias, prejudice based on identity or characteristics, jailbreaking, deliberate instances of manipulating AI to generate harmful, undesired, or inappropriate content, violence, content promoting physical, mental, or sexual harm, profanity, use of offensive language or insults, sexual content, explicit or suggestive material of a sexual nature, and unethical behavior, actions that violate moral or legal standards. The model also finds a novel use in assessing hallucination risks within a RAG pipeline. These include context relevance, which is retrieved context not pertinent to answering the user's question or addressing their needs. Groundedness, the assistance response includes claims or facts not supported by or contradicted by the provided context. And then answer relevance, so making sure that response doesn't fail to address or properly respond to the user's input. The model is also equipped to detect risks in agentic workflows such as function calling hallucination. This is where the assistance response contains function calls that have syntax or semantic errors based on the user query and the available tool. So using Granite Guardian, you can easily evaluate whether the prompt input is safe or unsafe with a precise percentage of confidence, ensuring that your LLM outputs are exactly what you need them to be without any harmful content being brought out to the user. We've also released a family of all new embedding models. This new retrieval optimized Granite embedding models are offered in 4 sizes, ranging from 30 million to 278 million parameters. The new Granite embedding models are an enhanced solution of the Slate family of encoder-only Roberta-based language models, trained with the same care and consideration for filtering bias, hate, abuse, and profanity as the rest of our Granite series. And in the 4 model sizes offered, 2 of which support multilingual embedding across 12 natural languages that I already listed. Embeddings are an integral part of the LLM ecosystem, and in an accurate and efficient means of representing words, queries, and documents in numerical form is essential to an array of enterprise tasks, including semantic search, vector search, and RAG, as well as maintaining effective vector databases. An effective embedding model can significantly enhance a system's understanding of user intent and increase the relevance of information and resources in responses to a query. So we have a pretty cool roadmap planned for 2025. Coming up, we'll have sparse embeddings for reduced computational complexity, long context support for code function calling and RAG use cases, and RAG-focused optimization to elevate retrieval augmented generation. Granite Time Series, the Tiny Time Mixer models, offer a lightweight time series forecasting model pre-trained on 700 million samples. Optimized for fast inferencing in CPU environments. It offers support for exogenous and categorical features. It offers rolling predictions to extend forecasts beyond the pre-trained length as well. With Granite, we've really made a commitment to open source, transparency, and developer enablement. Everything in the Granite models is licensed under an Apache 2.0 license. Granite offers full transparency on the training data, and it includes a bunch of cool open source tooling and companion models like Granite LoRa's for uncertainty quantization, safety, RAG hallucination detection in the data prep kit, and the prompt decoration language and instruct lab. Granite 3.0 is available where you need it as well. You can find it on the AWS Marketplace, Docker, Google Vortex, Hugging Face, LM Studio, NVIDIA, Olama, OpenShift AI, Replicate, RHEL AI, and of course in watsonx, which is our flagship collection of Granite language, and Granite Guardian are available there as well. So getting started with Granite is pretty easy. You can use your favorite tools and services. We have a bunch of really cool recipes that you can play with in addition to the materials that were provided to you here by LabLab. You can do lots of fancy stuff without being an expert in AI. And we have a bunch of things that we've built with Granite for inspiration available for you to play with. We have a code assistant for your laptop, and you've got your own personal knowledge agent as well. And as I said, Granite works with your favorite tools and services. The services run LLMs include Ollama, Replicate, LM Studio, and NVIDIA NIM. It also has tools, it works with tools for LLM workflows, including LangChain, AutoGen, Dockling, Unsloth, and Crew AI. Granite models are lightweight enough to run on your laptop as well, which makes them really special. They are small, but they are mighty. And you can do a ton just within the interface through, anything LLM or anywhere you want to be running them. So we have 5-minute recipes, as I mentioned, available one uses low rank adaption or LoRa to add behavior to your model, generating citations and score likelihood of hallucinations. And then I have that link here. We also have one for creating a RAG system with Granite embeddings, leveraging Dockling to process different document types. So we have a ton available for you to play with. So you can use this QR code or this link to connect with the Granite community on GitHub, check out our cookbooks and our recipes to get some ideas of what you can be doing with Granite. And that's all I have for you. I hope you have a great hackathon. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you have a lot of fun with Granite.
Awesome. Thank you very much for amazing presentation. We have one question from the audience, if you don't mind. Can participants use the vision model?
Yes. Yes, they can. Yep. Anything that's available in Granite, you can use.
All right. If you'll need more directions, just remember that you can always go to our Discord server. The group of amazing IBM mentors is already waiting for you there. You can ask questions, don't worry. Yes, I already said that, but I'm very, very excited for this hackathon, especially that we already introduced Granite a little bit on the first one. So I can't wait what everyone will create for this challenge. All right, let's move on then. I will now tell you a little bit more about the challenge. Your task is to design and develop an AI-driven solution utilizing IBM Granite models to help businesses achieve scalable growth and smarter operations. So the key objectives are: showcase Granite's capabilities in solving real-world business challenges, and focus on efficiency, develop tools that automate workflows, optimize operations, and improve productivity. We're going to judge you based on 4 criteria. Application of technology, so how effectively you integrated Granite into your solution, the potential impact and the business value, the originality and creativity in addressing the challenge, and the final pitch presentation of your project. And the winners of Generative AI Hackathon with IBM Granite will receive amazing prizes. The winner of the first place will get $5,000 in cash and $500 in IBM Cloud credits per team member. Third place will receive $3,000 in cash and $300 in IBM Cloud credits. And the third place will receive $2,000 in cash and $300 in credits. But there is one more special prize for the winning team. Each member will receive a conference pass for IBM Tech Exchange Conference 2025 in Orlando, Florida. So everyone, do your best because there's something to fight for. And some of you ask us how I can access Granite models. Granite is an open source technology. Nevertheless, IBM had provided you with an opportunity to access it through the IBM Cloud Watson X platform using your requested IBM Cloud account. IBM has prepared a detailed Get Started with IBM Granite Models guide, which is super, super important during this hackathon. And you can find it on your mailbox, on our event page, and you can scan this QR code here. All right. Now I'll walk you through the process of taking part in the hackathon. So those who already took part in our hackathons before, you can relax for a few minutes. But those who are here for the first time, I recommend you listening carefully because this will help you to find the teams and submit your project. Also, don't forget to drop the questions in the chat. I'll get back to them a little bit later. How the process of taking part in this hackathon look like? First of all, if you don't have a team yet, you either need to join one or create your own. Of course, you can make projects solo, but it's much more fun if you can share that experience with others. So just check if there are other teams who are still looking for team members. Next, create your private Discord channel to be able to communicate. You can use different communication channels, it's up to you, but remember that all the support we provide during this hackathon is happening there, and it's also easier to contact mentors. Then we recommend you to come up with few concepts for your application, and you can ask mentors for review, for feedback, and the green light to start with your projects. From that moment, start working on your prototypes, collaborate with each other, and at the end of the hackathon, submit your solution and product presentation on LabLab AI platform. If you want to read more about the guidelines, here you have a QR code that will take you to LabLab AI guide, where you find all the descriptions of the steps that I just mentioned. Now let me share a few screens from the platform. After creating your account and enrolling to the hackathon, you will be able to create or join the team. To do that, press the button on the event page and you'll be transferred to your dashboard. Well, you will be able to create a new team. But if you're looking for a team, just scroll down and you will see the list of teams that are still looking for team members. But remember that in order to see this list, you first need to connect your Discord account. If the team is looking for members, use the chat window on their team page to communicate with them. You can introduce yourself and ask if you can join, or just use the button Join Team and wait for the group leader's approval. When it comes to mentors, they are available for you throughout the whole hackathon on the general and dedicated Discord channels. If you need help or advice, you can tag LabLab AI mentors, or for questions dedicated to the IBM mentor team, please use tag IBM mentors, and you can see them here on the slide. And don't forget that we are here for you. So if you have any troubles or if you want to talk about your idea, just don't hesitate to reach out to us. All right. At the end of the hackathon, you will have to submit your project. What we require from you is the product description, pitch presentation, and the GitHub link with the demo. Remember that your presentation cannot be longer than 5 minutes, and please make sure that your demo link is working, because if we'll be missing any of the deliverables, your project won't be eligible for evaluation. And a piece of advice here, don't wait with the submissions until the last minute, because although the process is very intuitive, it may take you longer than you initially expected to submit your project. And if you encounter any issues, immediately write to mentors on the chat, on the Discord server, and ask for assistance. And if you want to read more about the submission guidelines, just scan this QR code and you will find their article with all detailed description. Before the deadline, you will have to submit your project through the submission form using this button, and you will find it on your team page. And one more article worth mentioning. We have prepared for you some tips on how to be successful at the hackathon. You'll find there 7 steps to crafting a winning business idea, from brainstorming to execution. And you can find it by scanning this QR code here. All right, that was it when it comes to the platform walkthrough. So now let me quickly look at the chat if there are any questions. What time we have a question about the submission deadline. It's on Sunday, 6 p.m. Central European time. And this is the strict deadline because our platform is not going to allow you to submit your project after that time. So that's why I advise you to start submitting a little bit earlier to not be surprised later. All right. I think that's it when it comes to the questions. If you still have some, please drop them here in the chat, or you can take them to the Q&A session that will happen soon enough. One more question I see. Is it mandatory to create Teams private Discord channel? No, it's not mandatory to create the Discord channel. You can use different communication channels, but then you won't be able to use the toggle to call for help. If you'll do that, mentors will see your channel and will jump in as soon as possible. There's a question about the APIs, but I would rather you to take this question to the Q&A session, and our technical mentors will give you some advice. And I see one more. What time does the contest end in UK time zone? I wouldn't be able to tell you that just like that, but I believe that it's a 1 hour difference. I just don't remember if it's like sooner or later. So please double check. All right. I think there's no more questions. All right. Cheers. Then I think it's time to slowly start wrapping up today's kickoff. Don't forget to follow our social media to stay up to date with all the announcements for this and the future hackathons. And you can find us on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, X, Facebook, and on Discord, of course. And don't forget to sign up for the future hackathons. At the end of the month, we're back with the part 2 of the AI for Connectivity hackathon. The hackathon will take place 28th of February to 2nd of March, both online and on-site from beautiful Barcelona. So if you want to secure your spot, you can enroll on our event page right now. Please remember about the Q&A session. It starts today, 6:30 on our general Q&A stage, soon after this kickoff. And I would like to say a big thank you for today's guest and to you for being here with us. Maureen, thank you so much for joining and sharing presentation about the Granite. I would like to wish you a happy hacking, everyone. Good luck with your projects, and we see each other on the winner stream. Bye, everyone.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.